and dagger. The vanishing of Barnhole can actually be resolved without going to Barnhole, although casual players are still advised to go. Interesting. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm working myself day and night, producing orders for your army. One particular item turned out too fine to serve a simple soldier. It would be more suitable for you or one of your loyal comrades. Take this gift to our gracious ruler from her master craftsman Dragon. Preacher's Warhammer. Oh. The Lost Brother. Preacher's Warhammer. Holy. This +4 Holy Warhammer grants its wielder the ability to cast Inspiring Recovery spell once per day as an 11th leveled cleric. Great. 9 to 6. Let's check the spell out, shall we? Medium encumbrance. Holy. A holy weapon is imbued with holy power. This power makes the weapon good aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding damage reduction. It deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against all creatures of evil alignment. Man of Woe. Okay, let's try this one out in our main slot for now. Yeah, Holy is a +2 enhancement, quite potent. An item. If nothing else, a good sell. True. Very true. We might try this one out for now. Although I've grown quite fond of the effect of freedom of movement spell on our cleric. Let's see. Let's see. We take another look at the map. The Lost Brother, the Warnhold vanishing. There we go. Idris Tanwaki is searching for his brother Tomin. The missing man was last seen in our capital. He'd meant to head for Warnhold, but never made it there. Marlon of Woe. Yeah. Let's see. What else can we do right now? General? We've done that. Refugees. An 85% chance. That sounds nice. Some of our dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leaving for more peaceful lands. But the young barony needs these people. They will have to be stopped. Maybe that? Support the general's endeavors. Ranking up military again. Treasurer. This means more money. More BP per week. But it will also take quite some time. Yes. Oh, we have 300 BP. Build something. We haven't built anything in this town yet. We are building the Nezriel's weapon shop. Oh yeah, of course. I've been waiting for this one. +1 to economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. Okay. Okay. Barask's weapon shop. The humble shop of a local artisan. Economy when adjacent to a tavern or longhouse. Okay, we are placing the culture, divine, and community for the tavern. Relations. Acts. Yeah. Okay, building it right there. A wooden wall could be nice, of course. Oh, I can't even build the goblin thing here. Okay. The artisans in this game do treat their masters well, though some are sassy. Yeah. As it is with all these artists and some, they have a mind of their own. Okay, I'm building a wooden wall there, as well as some piers, maybe. Yes. A pier, maybe there. Boken has a mind of his own. Yeah, he does. He does. A mine of his own. Maybe that as well, where he get his berries and mushrooms from. The spider cave that I cleared quite some time ago. Maybe nearly 70 hours ago. How much more? We have 188 BP left. I still need many points in espionage, arcane. Culture. Culture. Maybe that's it for now. Maybe that's it for now. Stability. Loyalty, stability. +1 to arcane when adjacent to a shrine. Relations. Divine and military. Economy. Loyalty. Economy. Espionage. Tavern. When adjacent to barracks. Barracks. So we pick them when adjacent to a longhouse. Could build a longhouse somewhere there. A watchtower. I don't have a separate slot left for this one. A windmill. +2 to community. Don't need that one right now. I think we are good for now. With buildings there. Okay. So he can do some more research into the curse. Finally, after all this time, I can finally get some research on the way. Yeah, let's take care of this event. Let's take care of this research. Start project! And then I think we are heading to Warnhold next. I'm not going to spend more time on upgrading anything. We're not going to lose any more time. To Warnhold. Saddle the horses. Oh, A pathetic-looking elf stands before you. His clothes are wrinkled, his cheek is scratched, and his nose is swollen like he suffered a heavy blow. He glances around with a haunted look and bows. My name is Sartain. Mistress Nazriel was supposed to have given me a gift for your grace, but I'm afraid we might have a bit of a problem here. Nazriel, an elf artisan who offered to supply with weapons. Yeah. Mistress Nazriel has been working hard on a special gift for you, but one of her apprentices, Detail, went mad after he touched the blade that was meant to be presented to you. He grabbed it and just ran off as fast as he could. I saw it with my own eyes. Now Detail is missing. I've come to you in secret to ask for your help. Maybe you or one of your advisors could get to the bottom of this. My mistress would rather see the whole thing buried. After all, the sword that drove him mad was meant for you. Drive me mad? Off with their heads! Who are you? The elf eyes you in astonishment. Me? I'm Zartain, assistant and servant of Mistress Nazriel. She teaches me her craft. I've been dreaming of becoming a weaponsmith ever since I was a child. My father was a master too. His swords were famous. Unfortunately, he went bankrupt while I was still too young to learn. He withered away and never got to teach me his skills. But the mistress gave me another chance. Tell me about Nazriel. The elf enthusiasm is almost pathetic. I'm Mistress Nazriel's assistant. It's a great honor. She's a genius. Her knowledge of weapons knows no bounds. Although it's scary sometimes, you know. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm happy to serve her. Does Nazriel mistreat you? The elf throws up his hands in fear. Not at all. She's the most magnificent weaponsmith I've ever met in my entire life. I'm lucky she even noticed me. She's made me so happy. I wish I weren't so stupid and clumsy, or I'd be more worthy to help her, but I try as hard as I can. What gift are you talking about? Zartain shrugs. I don't know. The mistress said I couldn't touch it, but I heard her ask Detail to take it to you. I'll see what I can do. The elf bows low once again. Interest. Another quest. Nazriel's greatest creation. Master Nazriel's apprentice got into trouble, but she was in no hurry to report it to the Baroness. It looks like she's afraid of the consequences. According to Nazriel's apprentice Zartain, the other apprentice made off with the gift meant for the Baroness. This strange case must be discussed with the elven lady. Oh, interesting. Okay, on our way to Warnhold, we make a stop in Big Mac with Fries City. Okay, so there's nothing new that came up here. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, I'm going to stash some items here before we take off. The Warhammer of Hatred. I don't know. Maybe we take this with us. The short spear +2. I think we can sell this. The monastic armor we're going to leave here. Frost great axe. I don't know. So this one. I think we can sell this one. The shield, studded leather armor. Yes. I think we can sell it. This ring as well. Okay. Let's go. We didn't have anything for our storyteller, yes? Any relics? Not really. Okay. Then we're going to a vendor. Selling some stuff. And then we're heading to Warnhold. Or to our town first on our way to Warnhold. Earning some money! Yes! Nice cash. Sweet, sweet gold! Let's see what you have. Look. Yeah. All right. Heading off. Or maybe have we ever talked to Knock Knock? I don't think so. Knock Knock. One of Knock Knock's ears perk up at your approach. He affixes you with a single eye and waits. I'd like to know more about you. Knock Knock smiles. Come to right place. He jabs his thumb into his own chest, then narrows his eyes at you suspiciously. But depend on what you want, knowing you want. On what you want, knowing you want. How did you get the name Knock Knock? Knock Knock looks sheepish, then his eyes narrow, as if remembering. Sound when others hit my head with rocks and sticks and boards. Make knocking noise. Give me lumps. Usually hit me 2 times. He rubs his skull, which you now notice resembles a tiny cluster of knobby-collused hills. He then gives a feral grin. But I show them. Be a hero, then I knock them. That's a lot of wounds. Are you alright? Knock Knock nods eagerly, then pauses, blinking. Alright! With what? Okay. Good thing it didn't affect your memory. But try hitting me, giving me name. Knock Knock makes a face, you think. It's hard to tell. It Knock Knock's fault, though. Mom not raised Knock Knock in cage. Let him run around, get in adventures. Who was your mother? Knock Knock shrugs. Not know. One day, realize I'm wandering around. Go find other goblins. Then, he raps his head twice. Knock Knock. What do you mean you were not raised in a cage? Knock Knock nods, then gives you a pitying look. You Longshanks raise your Shortshanks bad. Goblins raise right. Keep children in cage until bigger. It's smart way to raise kids. Not wail and cry unless put spiders in cage. Or snakes. Miss your village? Knock Knock frowns, then lights up. The village! Then his expression breaks, and he sighs wistfully. Yes, smelled like toads. Beasts eat bad goblins. Children kept in cages. All as should be. His face lights up again. But at least no see chief again. That good. Enough talking about you. Enough, he nods. I'd like to ask you about goblins. Knock Knock blinks with his right eye, then with his left one. Well, ask! Why do you mangle words? Knock Knock peers at you, then shakes his head slowly. Not us, you! You Longshanks and Halfshanks are drunk with words. Use too many. Like a cloud of flies out of your mouth. All that noise make it hard to listen to you. See, here are you. Knock Knock raises a hand and flaps it, pantomiming talking. Me Baroness, creed, word, ask, words, more words, then boring words. The hand slows, then dips, making snoring noises. And me now sleep. Not your fault. Knock Knock gives you a pitying look as he tucks his hand away. Knock Knock help, if can. But it you who not talk right. Longshanks and Halfshanks think goblins half-headed. No brain. But you are the half-heads who drink too many words and vomit them out. Don't tell that half-shank Lindsay. Knock Knock is awesome. Yeah. Are there other goblins who speak common better than you? Other goblins? Knock Knock glares at you, then raises his nose, then pinches it, as if smelling something foul. Other tribes. They put on big show. Add extra words. Words. Waste everyone's time. He removes his finger from his nose and shakes his head, then gives a sinister grin, as if about to tell a ghost story. I still say you all mangle your speech. You're worse than most of you can. Do you have some problem with Lindsay? Knock Knock wrinkles his nose. The visual is horrific. Lindsay smells gross, like spring flowers. Has tiny ears. Never files teeth. Combs hair still shiny. Washes self and clothes. He shudders. Write in book all time. Oh, is that all? Knock Knock shakes his head violently and makes a vomiting motion. Other half-shanks, they just squealing blood bags waiting to pop, but Lindsay like Shatterfly. Knock Knock rolls eyes. Lindsay, right. He folds his arms, then huffs under his breath. She sing bad too. What's wrong with writing? What wrong with writing? Knock Knock stares at you as if a frog just hopped out of your mouth. All goblins know why. It steals think thoughts. Takes them away. He shudders again. Lindsay do it all the time, but somehow she still have think thoughts. Why she have so many? So no wedding then? What? No. Knock Knock not want wife. He makes a gagging motion. Not her. Gross. Getting sick. You step back. He genuinely looks like he's about to vomit. Wait. No. Swallowed it back. All good. Knock Knock licks his lips. I'll tell her you said that. Knock Knock's eyes widen. He seems genuinely terrified. Not tell her that. No, she write in book. Curse Knock Knock. Right, you don't like Lindsay. Enough about her. Yes, no more Lindsay ever. What's wrong with writing? Okay, we already talked about that. If goblins don't write, how do you remember anything? Knock Knock stares at you for several moments, then a few more. Finally, he leans in and whispers, Why you stare at me? Do I have bug on my face? Okay. I've heard goblins sing. It's infamous. Knock Knock frowns. What? Like knock knock kick fast, knock knock bite deep, knock knock stab you while you sleep? There's a long uncomfortable silence as Knock Knock stares at you, dragging his finger across his blade as if coaxing it to sleep. Knock Knock finally breaks the silence by shaking his head. No, songs make ears hurt. Want to bury head in the dirt. But that was a rhyme and a song. That? A song it not. Not what you thought. I like your rhymes. You say what? I know not. A mischievous flicker flashes across Knock Knock's eyes. I still say you all mangle your speech. You're worse than most of you can. Legends say other goblins steal words from Knock Knock's tribe. He glances around quickly, then leans in with a whisper. But true, they speak more words, but it is because they are all cursed to do so. He stands proudly, his eyes closed as if at attention. In stolen lands, goblins speak correct. As if trying to prove his point, Knock Knock remains silent, his eyes closed. After a moment, one of his ears pricks up and he cracks an eyelid open slightly to see if you're still there, then shuts it. Let's talk about something else. About something what? What will you do now? Knock Knock looks at you, then frowns, as if sizing you up. Be a hero. Knock Knock teach you? You teach Knock Knock. He gives a grin, then nearly splits his face. You see? Yes. Okay, I should go. I like Knock Knock. And he doesn't talk as much as all the other people I'm with. So I don't have to spend 1 hour just reading all the texts. That can be nice. Okay. So we're moving on. Yes, we keep this party around. So, Big Mac with fries, City Village. Wait, wasn't it right there? Die grafischen Elemente. Meinst du das generelle UI-Design? Ich finde es auch sehr stimmig gemacht. Very, very, very stimmungsvoll. Talk to Nazriel about the missing apprentice. As far as I remember, if I remember correctly, Nazriel was in our... Wait, not Mumpy Town. Nazriel was here in Big Mac with Fry City. We're going to take a look there first. But never made it there. Okay. Going there. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to look to search my capital first for the lost brother for any leads before I set off. Maybe the tavern. Damn, maybe I should have checked in the tavern if they have seen him. But we're going now to our town and check back on Nazriel and ask her about this blade. What's up with that?
I'm there.
There she is. Heavily armed Nazriel eyes you suspiciously, but she sounds welcoming enough. Welcome. My apprentice Sartain just finished unpacking, but I'm already up and running. All the better to serve you. I heard the news that one of your assistants has gone missing. Nazriel winces and looks embarrassed. It's so humiliating that you've learned of it. Something went wrong with my weapon. It was meant to be a gift for you. But Detail went crazy as he took it. He fell into a fury and ran off. If a faulty blade with my mark gets into someone else's hands, my reputation will be ruined. Becky, your grace, help me. I don't think this idiot could have gone far. He may still be near the river. Bring me back the blade, and I will never let you down again, I swear. The elven woman falls silent. She frowns as if trying to remember something. Oh, but of course, please be sure to save Detail, my other apprentice, if it's not too much trouble. I'd like to know more about you. What exactly would you like to know? Tell me about yourself. Nazriel looks at you suspiciously for a moment and then nervously brushes her fingers through her hair. My weapons define me. I've been drawn to it since I was a child. I have over 300 blades at home, each of them special. I wanted to be a professional weaponsmith, so I learned the craft from greatest masters of Kyonin. But then my comrades in craft and I, we had a bit of falling out. A few bastards dared to question my skill. I felt that I could only shed this burden outside Kyonin. And you know what? I swore then that I would prove that I'm head and shoulders above them. 2 of them paid the price, even when I was working back home. They couldn't stand the competition and went bankrupt. That's where all my competition is headed. What about the other apprentice of hers? His father went bankrupt as well. Could she be the cause of this? Tell me about your craft. Nasriel juts out her chin. My art! A mere craftsman would attach a piece of wood to a piece of iron and be happy with their work. That's not how I do it. I listen to a weapon. I talk to it. I spark its desire for blood and violence. This gives you two warriors in the battlefield, the soldier and their sword. Of course, I pay close attention to detail. A sharper bevel will allow the blade to cut through the flesh, not into it. Change the angle of the point and the blade will pierce through armor like a stitching awl without sliding. I learned all this from weapons. You just need to be able to know what you're looking at. Tell me about your apprentices. The elven woman waves her hand angrily. The boneheads? Why would you care about them? It doesn't matter anyway. I recruit apprentices for simple tasks. They sign my contracts. They obey me and take full responsibility for any harm they suffer during service. One of them, Sartain, works in the smithy. The other, Detail, tests finished weapons and runs errands. Let us discuss it later. You have one day... Oh, no, okay, I have to go. Return the spoiled... return the spoiled gift to Nathriel. The gift crafted by Nathriel for the Baroness drove the servant crazy when he touched it. How wonderful. Now we have to hurry off to the river in the Cavelands to help the poor kid and bring the frightening item back to Nathriel. Alright. So, let's take a look. Where are we supposed to find this apprentice now? At the Goblin Fort? At the bridge? Ah yeah, return the spoiled gift to Nathriel. We travel to the bridge. But we're not going to enter today. I'm leaving it here for now. For today, for this stream. And we may continue our adventures some other day. I hope you all had fun. So maybe I'm going to stream some more tomorrow, or if not, then next week for sure. Leave a follow if you like, if you enjoyed the show and want to have more in the future. Thank you all for stopping by. Vielen Dank, liebe Quaggy, dass du mich auch wieder hier beehrt hast. Dann gute Nacht. Danke für den Stream, danke fürs Vorbeischauen. Und bis zum nächsten Mal wieder. See you later, peoples. Take care, have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.